Welcome to class. We are still making standard pages, and now we want to make the contact us page. So to do that, we would of course need to create a form by which people can contact us. So we have to create a form, and to create a form, we need a plugin to do that. So we come to plugins, add new, and I love using a plugin called WP Forms. WP Forms. So come here and search for WP Forms. Here, install, activate. Okay, so here we are. This is the form, so we have it already here. So to create a new form, we just come to add new. If you want to view a list of all the forms you have, come to all forms. So WP Forms, add new. Let's create a contact form. You can see we already have some templates here. There are some default templates out here. Simple contact form. Typically what I would have done was just to click this simple contact form, and that would build my form for me. But just so that you know how to create a form from scratch, let's create a blank form. So blank form. Here we rename it to, let's call it contact form. Okay, so on that general contact form. Now let's go to the fields. You see fields, this way you set up the fields that are in the form. So come to fields here, fields. So we create, let's say the first field we want is the name. So under here you see standard fields. So name, click on name. Here you have it, first name, last name. The next field we want is email. So click on email. Here you have it, email. And we want message, like where the person can input his or her message. So that will be paragraph text here. So we're going to, any of these fields we want to edit, we just click on it and it brings it out here. So name, the label is name. If we change it, we could change it to anything. Format, first and last. Is it a required field? Yes, meaning they can't submit the form without filling it. Otherwise, you remove it, it's no longer required. So you see that the asterisk, the red asterisk here disappears when it's not required. And when you make it required, the red asterisk appears. So same thing with email. Then paragraph text, let's change it to message. Yes, message. Is it required? Of course it's required. So here, this is our contact form. So let's come to the settings of the form. Under settings here, you see the form name is contact us. Then the submit button text, you want it to read submit. Then submit button processing text, sending, right? Enable anti-spam protection, so leave it there. So still under settings here, this is the general settings. Then notifications, still under settings. You see we're under settings, there's general, then notifications. So how do we want to control the notifications? Send to email address. If you leave it this way, then it's going to send to the email address that you used to create your admin account when you are creating the WordPress site. Otherwise, if you have another email address that you want to use, then you just come here and type the email address that you want. Say resident 2004. I type that in. So email subjects, you want the email subject, or let's say someone contacted Chop and Go. Someone contacted Chop and Go. Then from name, that's the sender name. Let's say from Chop and Go, that's the sender, Chop and Go. From email, you leave this as the admin email. Reply to, you leave that. Okay, so here, save this. And still under settings, come to confirmations. So what do you want to happen after the person submits the form? What confirmation should the person get? So thanks for contacting us. We'll be in touch with you shortly. I think that's a good confirmation message. So you leave this, automatically scroll to the confirmation message. Yes. So confirmation type, if it's message, if it's another page you have, if it's another URL, you want it to redirect to some other URL, you can use any of these. So let's use this page and this is a good message. Otherwise, you can change it, edit it, but I think this is fine shortly. So save this, right? So remember again, this is fields. You have all your fields. You can just double check. You can click on each of the fields to see the field options here. And if you want to add more fields, you can always click here on add fields, and you see you have more fields to add, right? Now, all these other fields here, they are locked because this is a free version of WP Forms. But among the plugins that I'll be giving you as a bonus package, you have the full premium version. So all this is unlocked in the premium version that you're going to download from the bonus package of this course, right? So set up, the name is contact form. So that's it. Just save your form and you're done. You can close it here. So this is contact form, and this is shortcode. Remember what I told about shortcodes? If you want to copy and paste somewhere so I can call the form, you can use this shortcode. So now to create the contact us page, we go to pages, right? So let's go to pages. Do we duplicate one of these? Okay, let's duplicate one. Let's duplicate the about us page. Duplicate this. So here it is, about us draft. Let's change this to contact us. Contact us. Change the permalink to contact. Spaces are not allowed in your permalink, remember. Change permalink to contact. Okay, so let me just delete these. I don't think I need this. I like this column, so we can use this column. Let's enable it. Enable row. Enable row. Okay. So yes. Here. Then we can delete the rest of it. I don't think I need anything else on this page. All I want to put here is a form, and that's all. Okay. So here, the heading, I'll put contact us. Save. And then here, I delete this text block. I add here. Remember, you click the plus inside that particular column to add. So I add to this column, and I want to add a WP form. So let's search here for WP. The element I'm adding is a form, WP form. So you see it here. So I select this WP form. So now it brings this out. Select the form to display. So you select contact form. If you have more forms, a list of all your forms will come out here. So select contact form, display form name, no, display form description, no, that's all. So save changes, publish. Okay, publish. So let's look at the permalink and see what it's like on the front end. Contact us. Okay, this is looking good. But these fields are shorter than this field. I want all these fields to occupy the entire width of the column. So I want the fields to span from end to end of the column. I'm going to change that in the form setting, not in the page setting. The page is fine. So I go to WP Forms, all forms. This is the form I created, contact form. So I click it to edit. I want these fields to span through the whole column. So I select this. I come down to advanced options, field size, large. Once you select large, it's going to fill the whole column. Select the next one, email. Come down to advanced options, field size, large. It's going to fill the whole column. So that's it. Then I save. Let me refresh here and see. Okay, so nice. This is it. Contact us. Nice. So did you get that right? Good. Very good. In the next lesson, we'll just create a few extra pages. Then we'll now see how to create menus and link your pages to those menus. See you then.